Thank you, Mr. Vice President, and greetings to members of the society. Mr. Vice President, I rise to oppose a part of the requisition number 7, where the proposer suggests that the nominations for candidates to the Judicial Service Commission be reconducted. I think they want the nominations which were there nullified and a new set of nominations done. I obviously have a personal interest, Chair, which I declare here and now. I see nothing wrong or invalid with my own nomination and that of my colleagues. I therefore oppose it. But apart from the fact that there's nothing wrong with those nominations, apart from the fact, of course, Mr. Vice President, that we have been conducting one of the longest campaigns in history. I saw some of our leaders recently getting awards from the World Book of Records, and I said, which records do not include us who have been campaigning for the better part of 12 months? Mr. Chair, so apart from the absolute injustice that instead of moving forward, someone wants the members to meet so that we can move backward, yet it is supposed to be backwards never and forwards ever. Apart from that, Mr. Chair, the proposers, of course, did not appraise themselves, maybe not from their own fault, of the provisions of the situation before us. And I want to thank the legal team, Mr. Jude Biamukama, for explaining it. And I just want to bring one case to the attention of members, which was miscellaneous cause number 49 of 2024, Fiona Wall versus the Uganda Law Society, where the High Court made 3 orders. It made an order of certiorari, quashing the decision of the Elections Committee to exclude Miss Wall as one of the candidates. It made an order of prohibition, prohibiting the Uganda Law Society from interfering with that process. And it made a declaration that after nomination, the Elections Committee became functus official. That is pending appeal. I want to suggest to you members that let us resolve that dispute democratically. Let us go to you. The High Court has said, add somebody on the list of candidates. Members, I want to propose that we add that somebody on the list of candidates. The High Court has said, do not interfere with the electoral process. Members, let us not interfere. The High Court has said, let us go to the vote. You know, we have a dispute, but we have the power in the basin to solve this dispute. Members, I want to suggest to you that cancelling our nomination now without winning the appeal would be contempt of court. I want to suggest to you members, it would be contempt of logic. I want to suggest to you members, it would be contempt of democracy. And I want to suggest to you members that the time has come today and now for the Uganda Law Society to take charge of its representation on the Judicial Service Commission. It is a constitutional obligation. It is a constitutional command. The Constitution says Uganda Law Society shall nominate 2 members. Uganda Law Society Elections Committee has given you a list, a menu of candidates to pick from. The time is now to stop the dilly-dallying, to stop the delaying, to remove the reverse gear, to set this thing in motion, and to ensure that nobody stops this reggae. And so, Mr. Vice President, you had given me 2 minutes.
Exceeded them, sir.
And I have not yet exceeded them.
You're on 3.
Okay, I will. In a minute, Mr. Rezida had also informed me that he had wanted to say something as well as Mr. Muchibi in this regard. They thought I would have more minutes, but anyway, that is to your discretion. But my prayer to you members is not only do we reject that resolution, but I want to propose that the Uganda Law Society resolves that in the next 2 weeks, Uganda Law Society votes for its representatives to the Judicial Service Commission. And that we sit on that commission representing the bar. With those very many words, I want to thank the member. I'm sorry to do this. The previous, I think the mover, who said he wasn't part of my brother's meeting yesterday. I see my brothers are here. It would be remiss for me not to say it is very bad manners to purport to meet on behalf of Uganda Law Society. And even if there is no apology, for me as me, I forgive the members who purported to meet and to advertise in our name. Colleagues, we are here. We may not agree on anything. We may not agree on everything, but surely no one should ever sign a petition in our name, appoint themselves a chairperson, and advertise in the newspaper. Please, colleagues, let us have a form of minimum courtesy. Let us respect each other. Almost 1,000 of us are here. Respect us, please. Let no two people ever sit and decide to pass resolutions, cancelling nominations, resolutions. You people, respect us. Respect us. And please, my motion, I didn't know the rules of how to move this motion, so I wrote to you, Mr. Vice President. I am praying that we resolve in 2 weeks to ensure this thing happens and make sure that nobody can stop reggae.